Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve this question together. Now look at what we are given. We are given that 9 raised to the power of x plus 3 raised to the power of x equals to 20. We are asked to find the value of x. This question is very simple as ABCD. Our first step, what we are going to do is to concentrate on what? 9. Let's put 9 in index form. Remember that 3 raised to the power of 2 simply means what? 9, because 3 times 3 is what? Is 9. Okay? Now we're going to have what? Into 3 raised to the power of what? 2. Because 3 raised to the power of 2 is what? 9. All raised to the power of what? X. Because x was the exponent. Okay? Plus 3 raised to the power of what? S equals to what? 20. Okay? That's our first step. Now, remember the index inside the parentheses can multiply the index outside the parentheses. So now this is what? 2 raised to the power of what? 2x. Okay? Plus 3 raised to the power of what? X equals to what? 20. Okay? Because this is 3 raised to the power of what? 2x. Now, do you know that 1 times 1 times 2 is equals to 2, and in another way 2 times 1 is equals to what? 2. So in place of this, you can write that this is into 3 raised to the power of what? X all raised to the power of what? 2, because x times 2 is greater than 2x. Okay, so you can remove this from here. Okay, that's very interesting. Now plus what? Plus 3 raised to the power of what? X equals to what? 20. Now you can observe that something is common. What is common? 3 raised to the power of s is common. We can say that let what? Let 3 raised to the power of s equals to what? Any variable, but always prefer p. I so much love p equals to what? P. Now in place of this, we're now going to add this is p raised to the power of what? 2 plus p equals to what? 20. Now let's subtract 20 from both sides so that we can have a very form of quadratic equation. Okay, we're going to add that this is p squared, okay, plus p minus 20 equals to what? 0. This is a very known what? Quadratic equation. Okay, now let's think of the factors of 20. Remember that factors are numbers that can divide exactly without remainder. Now what are factors? Factors of 20 is what? Is 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor, okay, 3 is a factor. Is it 3 a factor? 3 is not a factor. 4 is a factor, 5 is a factor, and 20 is also a factor. Even 10 is a factor. Now between these factors I've called, let me mention it here. 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor, 4 is a factor, 5 is a factor. Okay, what again? 10 is a factor, and even 20 is also a factor. These are the factors of 20. Why are they called factors? They are called factors because this number you are seeing here can go into 20, can divide 20 with a remainder. Okay, now from here let's pick two numbers. If we multiply them, 1 minus 20, then if we add them or subtract them, we have what? Since the coefficient of p is 1, if we add them or subtract them, we have 1. We're not going to stress ourselves a lot. We know that from here the smaller number, the number we are seeing here, that it can give us 1 here is 5 minus 4, because 5 minus 4 is 1, and 5 multiplied by minus 4 will give us what? Minus 20. Very interesting. So we can remove this and say we are getting the number that's 5 and what? Minus 4. And so that this is what? P squared, okay, plus what? Plus 5p minus what? 4p minus 20, okay, equals to what? 0. Okay, so let's remove this from here quickly. Okay, very interesting. Now from here, what is common? Consider p is common. Okay, into p squared divided by p will give us p, then 5p divided by p will give us what? Plus what? 5. Okay, what is common here? What is common here is minus 4. Why is it that minus 4 is common? The reason why minus 4 is common is because minus 4 can divide itself without remainder, and minus 4 can also can go to minus 20 without remainder. Okay, so minus 4 is common. Okay, into minus 4p divided by minus 4 will give us what? P. Minus 20 divided by minus 4 will give us what? Plus what? 5. All this equals to what? 0. I always tell this my student. I always when I'm teaching this my student, I always let them know that when you are doing factorization method or solving quadratic equation, always make sure that what is in this parenthesis is equivalent or equals to what is also in this parenthesis. If they are different, you are wrong. Now, what is common here again? Consider what is common is into p plus 5 is common. Okay, if we divide p into p minus 5 divided by p minus 5, we're going to have p. Okay, we're going to have what? P. Then what here you're having minus 4 into p minus 5 divided by p minus 5, I have 1 minus 4. All this equals to what? 0. Let's solve it respectively to find p. That means p plus 5 is equals to 0, or p minus 4 is equals to what? 0. Here our p is equals to minus 5 by subtracting 5 from both sides, or p is equals to what? 4 by adding 4 to both sides. Now remember, we are not asked to solve for p. I know you're wondering that why are we solving for p? We are solving for p so that this problem can be easily solvable. Let's record that from here that 3 raised to the power of what? S is equals to what? P. Now I know that our p is minus 5 and what? 4. Now I'm not going to stress myself a lot to go and use minus 5. Let me just work with the positive number. Okay, Now from here I'm going to add that this is 3 raised to the power of x equals to what? 4. Now you can observe that the base here is 3 and the base here is 4. What are we going to do? That is why using logarithm help us a lot. Logarithm can help us here since the base are not the same. So logarithm came in. Okay. On here, let's take log of both sides. So if we take the log of what? Log of 3 raised to the power of x is equals to what? Log of what? Log of 4. Okay. Now remember one of the properties of logarithm. This power will go back to multiply the log. Okay. Now to have that s log what? Log 3 equals to what? Log what? Log 4. Now for us to have s, we have to divide both sides by log 3. So if we divide here by log 3, okay, and divide here by what? Log 3. Okay, sorry, log 3, not log 4, log 3. Okay, this log 3 we can also add this log. Now see that our s is equals to log 4 divided by log 3 in decimal place, in 3 decimal place, we have to have 1.26 what? 2. And this is the solution to this problem. Now if you punch your calculator, log 4 divided by log 3 is going to give us what? 1.262. okay, this is at what? At 3 decimal place. Okay, I leave it at 3 decimal place. You can also leave it at 2 decimal place, the same thing, because 2 cannot be assigned anymore. And this is the solution to this particular problem. I know you will ask in Sagas, why did I didn't use minus 5? I can also use minus 5, but at least when s equals to this, at least I got the solution that satisfies this equation. If you substitute the value of this x in place of x here, we will have approximately. Remember what I've told you in my videos. You're watching my video. And whenever you are solving an equation and you have and your answer is not a real number, what I mean by a real number, that means without decimal points. Okay, without decimal point. Remember, our whole number are number without fraction or decimal. Okay, but this is a decimal point. We are having 1.26. That means we substitute this in place of this. What we are going to have here as our outcome, we are going to have 20. What? We are going to have 19 point something that we can approximate to make it what? 20. Because based on the decimal points we are getting here. Okay, if you are watching my videos I've done on this channel, you understand what I'm saying. Okay, and this is the solution to this problem. So thank you so much for watching. Please, if you find it very interesting, don't hesitate. Do well to like, comment, and so share it to your loved ones so others will learn from it. So thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye bye.